Jale, hey, internet and so I hey, and you make so all the time. Easy say, a china way say, hey, Charlie. Then you tell us, Stonebwoy, the big nation president, has taken a legal action against Baba Sadiq. Now, Baba Sadiq also has reported Stonebwoy to the police. It's no a back and forth. We call court, no we call police. It's no Obiabeko. Now, I have the full gist to share with you, and your first time on this channel, I welcome you. Subscribe to the channel. Drop your comment and don't forget to like the video for me. Now send me the whole first story anymore. I just don't know if before no BBC between them, but I don't know. The little I know and they say before the TGM no and Baba Sadiq a posty can promise the pictures a video on X, formerly Twitter. Now, basically, he was wishing, and I said he was rooting for Kim Promise to win Artist of the Year. But I knew Stonebwoy there, and some of the fans, it's led to some, heated argument on social media. Again, Baba Sadiq posted, in the comment section, and I've been fans maybe no way to, no way to. Now Baba Sadiq responded, "Sir, now hold on, Baba Sadiq make his statement. Say, more fans, Stonebwoy fans, sir, na moye. You fans say bimo, sir. Musia mu leader, of Stonebwoy called Baba Sadiq, the wife, a caution, BB. That is from Baba Sadiq. Now, yeah, story no, you are the court na sama omuka, and Baba Sadiq so as someone could catch police. Why almost Stonebwoy and reporting on now story in the say date 8 June 2024. Afro dancehall superstar Livingston at the Setekla, professionally known as Stonebwoy, has hauled aspiring politician and entertainment critic Sadik Abdullahi Abu, popularly known as Baba Sadiq, to court over comments the politician made on his X, formerly Twitter platform. In a writ filed in the High Court of Justice on 31st May 2024, the reigning Ghanaian Artist of the Year is asking the court to order Baba Sadiq to delete and render an unqualified apology to Stonebwoy for the offending tweet. Stonebwoy is also asking the court to award him damage of 3 million Ghana cedis. 3 million Ghana cedis for the harm which the tweet have caused to his reputation on the basis that Baba Sadiq acted maliciously and with intent to defame Stonebwoy by publishing statement which he knew to be false. Into the Stonebwoy or person comment be and as a statement be Baba Sadiq or trofan or X that statement and all those statements are causing defamation. He is seeking for 3 million Ghana cedis from Baba Sadiq court and the story no yento. The lawsuit does not come as a surprise to people who are aware of the facts surrounding the tweet. Observers on the social media and had expressed concern about Stonebwoy's decision to ignore Sadik's was disturbing comment, which suggested that Stonebwoy is a violent female abuser. The comment went viral and ignited heated discussions among fans and the general public because Stonebwoy has a long-standing record of championing women's rights and has spearheaded several philanthropic activities aimed at supporting women. The writ confirmed that the Ghanaian icon is committed to protecting his hard-won reputation as he has resorted to the legal system to vindicate his rights instead of engaging the squabbles on social media. And this is the story. Now, we are born tougher. Before the TGM, Baba Sadiq could make his statement on social media rooting for a year can promise to win. An argument and started. And Baba Sadiq make his statement that even Stonebwoy has called Baba Sadiq in wife to question him that why says Baba Sadiq or ESA steady na idea. Before in an interview, Baba Sadiq can make his statement says Stonebwoy after no na kasa so or threatening no say bibisa.
So as we speak now, what's your relationship with Stonebwoy like?
Well, I mean, as far as it's called to me, was it this week or last week Wednesday? Last week Wednesday is concerned
Through his manager?
He called me personally.
He called you personally?
Yeah, he called me on
No, this week?
Last week.
Last week?
Wednesday.
Oh, he called you?
Stonebwoy. Yeah,
wow.
He called me. I mean, as far as it's called to me was concerned last week, I don't think he's comfortable, or I don't think he's fine
about what?
with my opinions about him lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
what have you been saying about him, though?
But I've not been saying much. I think that what instigated the follow-ups, that is after his call, obviously, will be my tweet about my opinion that I think that King Promise deserves to win the Artist of the Year.
Oh, he spoke to you about that?
Yeah, he called me.
And he asked you why you were rooting for King Promise?
He didn't specifically say that.
Okay, what did he
said? He reached out to say the conversations that's going on online. I mean, am I happy about the conversations that's going on online?
Oh, he asked you that?
Yeah, he asked, and I was like, which one specifically? He says, oh, all these, I mean, Artist of the Year, the back and forth and the banter of the fanatics.
So he cited Artist of the Year?
Yeah, he cited that. And so he said, am I happy with that? That this thing needed to suit you or something? You know, I said, well, why? What did he say? He said, well, this thing they do, it define you or something like that. I was like, why not? It's like, then he asked the question and I said, but why not?
So
and then he came. So then I came back to him again. I was like, but you have always known me to be an opinionated person. You know that I'm not one to hold back my opinions when I decide to. Okay. I mean, I could decide not to, but you know that I'm an opinionated person. I don't hold back my opinions when I decide to. Right? And so I don't know why you are actually having to raise this. And so he was the one that told me, in natural fact, that he had called my wife.
Oh, okay. So he told you he had called your wife?
Yes, he told me. Apparently, he had called my wife.
What did he tell your wife?
The night before that. But she didn't mention it. So he told me on the phone that he had called my wife regarding the same issues. He knows how other industry people, for instance, or other talents, for instance, would have gone to town and possibly maybe taken me on, disrespected me. He brought an issue of Wilderland, and I said, then I gave him a response, the same response I gave to Chief regarding that issue specifically on Wilderland. And
did your wife say Stonebwoy disrespected her?
She narrated. So first and foremost, he had told me that he had called my wife to give her the same caution. So when he called, he ended up by cautioning me, by trying to
what was the caution? Tell us, Baba.
What was the caution? I don't want to give that detail. No, he had told me.
You wrote on X that
question.
He disrespected your wife.
Yeah, so I'm coming to that. I'm actually describing that. So he had told me that he had called my wife on the same issue, and this is what he had told her, and everything. I was like, why do you even call my wife in the first place on this? You know, and so later in the night when I go home, I'd gotten on usually I'd gotten a notification on Twitter, and I checked it, and I saw a fan referring to my wife in the same tweet.
I saw that too.
So, and part of the conversations I had with Chief, for instance, and even Chief consistently has always been that there are certain things that the fans say that is not just ignorant fanship. This is coming from a place of somebody having told somebody something. It may be coincidental, and I've told Chief that issues.
That would be an assumption, though.
Yeah, that would be an assumption. But when I saw it, I was like, this guy had called me the hours back. Obviously I didn't react to the hours back, and I was speaking to my wife. This is coincidental that a fan is actually now referring to my wife in the same statement. So then I tweeted back. I said, for why? Now the thing is about wives now. And then I added what out to that. Okay, this is coming on the back of this man having to call my wife to disrespect her and blah blah blah, and then the thing just got into.
But I hear
a more viral.
He's friends with your wife, like.
Stonebwoy say statement na Baba Sadiq emeki o social media ni nyina no enye no kra na defamation into the courts into no wo hwe eyin so ayenhwe court no paper no so also then and no court o moy in da ho no into no Livingston etesetekla no Stonebwoy That is the plaintiff versus Baba Sadiq and as Sadiq Abdullah Abu defendant. Now, say an action having been commenced. An action having been commenced against you be this issue of this writ by the above named plaintiff. You are hereby commanded that within 8 days after service of this writ on you, inclusive of the day of service, do cause an appearance to be entered for into no that is from the court. Now, some of the statements that Baba Sadiq make here, Stonebwoy say a defamation. A didn't say because Baba Sadiq, wrote some different statements. Now, a didn't say he said one or say if you call to attack another man's wife, how else should you be called? This is one statement that Baba Sadiq make your sister Stonebwoy efre obi wife na or attacking her then another one also make bakubi or say you keep justifying Stonebwoy's violence and what temperamental conduct. One so no. Na e kase ye hwe ni nyina ebedoso bakubi krapo no. Or say first statement you making or say now wives are the subjects now. Don't blame you. Even Stonebwoy does it. Calls and disrespects the wives of people whose opinion he isn't comfortable with. So not surprised a fan will pick up that narrative. It is apparently orchestrated from the top. Claims to respect wives and family in public. Disrespect and gives fans the pass to further disrespect wives and family of other in private because he lacks tolerance. That is that. One fan in making statements involving Baba Sadiq and wife, and Baba Sadiq just said, I don't blame you because Stonebwoy also afraid or threatening wife and also or attacking wife. It is orchestrated from the top. That's what just says Stonebwoy and why and the fans so omu yebi. Now statements in the some say into me reading Baba Sadiq or short statement be na Stonebwoy gyina so say statements Baba Sadiq making a defamation into no court and 3 million free Baba Sadiq ho na on sign and render an unqualified apology and Stonebwoy no say delete all those things na Baba Sadiq post here no what you say ya dey need see who that one is well established na no na Baba Sadiq say hey Stonebwoy really what dey make court and me so me do police station because won so frame me e wo phone so o threaten me into Baba Sadiq so or the Asamnoko police station. Into no. Stonebwoy invited to the police for questioning over his threatening to Baba Sadiq and wife. He has been asked to report to the Mile 7 police station on Monday morning between the hours of 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Into no. Now, the report was made yesterday. Kim Promise manager Erasmus has also made a report at the ministry's police station against Stonebwoy's manager for attacking physically and threatening him. Kilbits and R2Bs at the VGMA. Na Baba Sadiq ne no akotro ewo police station akotro ni statement ewo police station. Na down police Ghana police statement. Na yehwe asama Baba Sadiq eka ni handwriting no ibi so mu but anyway ye better na yehwe ono so de oka no yehwe bi na end no that is that name Baba Sadiq and eda ho no date na 7th this year 2024 this month into the statement Baba Sadiq ekotro ma police no say on Wednesday 15th May 2024 at about 4 p.m. Mr. Livingston Setekle, popularly known as Stonebwoy, a musician, called me to complain about my opinion and choice of Kim Promise to become the Telecel Ghana Music Award Artist of the Year for 2024. When he questioned me and sought to find if I am happy with the happenings on social media. Before I could really, hey Charlie, Sadik in the handwriting me. Before I could really finish my response to him, he told me if we meet physically, I should maintain the same energy. You know, Baba Sadiq him say, Stonebwoy friend no catch and say, hey, Baba Sadiq, when I'm social media can say move from say me show face to face, you talk. Oh, you are Bema Kasa. If you see me face to face, physically, you maintain the same energy. Maintain the same energy. Now, Baba Sadiq, or say, oh, who sa statement no as threat. Into no, Baba Sadiq, on also a cultural statement. I'm a police say, Stonebwoy say, oh, who face to face are on being no maintaining the same energy. Now, after say a year, Stonebwoy make his statement and also catch Baba Sadiq or phone to say, if we meet physically, maintain the same energy. No, Baba Sadiq say, oh, who that statement no say a threat. So Baba Sadiq in statement no or say, which from his tone and reputation, I consider this to be a threat to physically harm me. After making the statement, I reasonably consider to be a threat. He added, I know you are recording this conversation or maybe on speaker. But if we meet physically, and then he cuts the line, you know, that is that. Or see, Stonebwoy catch you and say, hey, me know Kasano, you are recording it. I know, sir, you are recording it. But be sure physical. We no cutting line. And now Baba Sadiq say, hey, I threats. What shimmy will be coming. Baba Sadiq, I call report German police. Yes, that is that. You can say you ready the now. What you say? That is basically Baba Sadiq. So what Stonebwoy said to him on phone, or whom say a threat. Into also I call report. I'm a police say. Members was Stonebwoy and as a member friend, number home be questions. Say Stonebwoy didn't call quarter, or no, so didn't call police station. Into no story no. No. What you say? Into no. Brother, now, all social media comment there. Wait to know where to. Hey, Charlie, that is basically the course of I share into. I believe that now there you know what is going on. And you know that is that. Yeah, the ABC court after Baba Sadiq uncle police stations or more fresh to boy. Say Monday we uncle ina. Into no. Ni nyina see a yebehwe bibi a ni nyina e kodu na Stonebwoy say Baba Sadiq akọsi defamation. Into no ohia 3 million. Skanashi. Charlie, that is the update. You know, I believe you have your comment. Just leave it in the comment section and stay tuned for more.